And that breaking news is in the Sierra. Major backups tonight on both Interstate 80 and Highway 50 because of spinouts. Thank you for joining us here for our News at 5. I'm Edie Lambert. So let's show you I-80 at Castle Peak and Highway 50 at Myers. You can see quite a backup there on I-80 and on Highway 50. Traffic is being held 3 miles east of Kybers and at Echo Summit. Caltrans is dealing with a series of spinouts. There are chain controls tonight on all Sierra highways. And as you can see in these pictures, Caltrans says drivers should expect some long delays. We have team coverage for you tonight. KCRA 3's Peyton Headley is giving us a look at the conditions on eastbound I-80 from Live Tracker 3. KCRA 3's Jason Marks is at the Imaginarium Festival. It is closed right now because of the weather. And first, for the latest on the conditions, let's check the forecast with our meteorologist, Dirk Verdorn.
Yeah, boy, an active day today. We had some very strong gusty winds, some heavy rainfall. Right now, things are winding down. We've well past our peak as far as the amount of rain and the strongest of winds, but we're still seeing some gusty winds and some precipitation in the mountains, where we're still seeing some rain right now. This is where we're seeing the heaviest rain near Georgetown and Forest Hill. You can see some of those showers working their way up the west slope of the Sierra, and then just some scattered flurries holding on in from Plumas County and on into Sierra and Nevada counties. You can see it gets a little bit more active as you head over Donner Summit. But all in all, things are going to be tapering off. But boy, the impact is still being felt with all the spinouts. The roads are caked in snow and you have slow going. This is Donner Summit. So you're heading eastbound. Cameras still getting pushed around by those strong gusty winds. Highway 50 over Echo Summit and on down the road towards Myers. Still seeing some snow and traffic problems. We saw this earlier, but this is what it looks like right now along Highway 50 at Myers. And you can see that traffic moving slowly. So gusts, we had some really strong gusts. Still seeing the gusts strongest in the mountains. Lake Tahoe, 32-mile-an-hour wind gusts, 24-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Truckee, 24 in Placerville, and 13-mile-an-hour wind gusts currently in Auburn. Here's a look at your 12-hour forecast. As we go through the night tonight, skies have cleared out, and all that means is temperatures are going to drop. It's going to be a cold night tonight with temperatures eventually in the upper 30s to lower 40s. So we will see some fog starting to develop, and that fog could set up through a good portion of the valley. And if you don't get the fog, you'll more than likely get some frost, as temperatures are going to be in the 30s if you don't have those areas of fog developing. So that's what's going on with your forecast tonight. We do have more rain in the forecast. We'll talk more about that coming up. But now, Edie, turn it back over to you.
Dirk, thank you. And for the latest on the road conditions outside, let's check in with KCRA 3's Peyton Headley. She joins us live from Live Tracker 3. I know you're on I-80 right now heading up the hill, but let's start with your exact location.
Yeah, so we just passed through Blue Canyon, and we can kind of reiterate some of those conditions that Dirk just mentioned. Snow is caked onto the roads right now, and it is pretty foggy. You go through some pretty dense pockets of fog, so the conditions are not ideal right now, but cars, as you can see, are taking it pretty slowly. We've seen a few with their hazards on as well. So we started seeing this precipitation. We saw rain begin to fall a little after Auburn. And that's also when we started seeing a lot of semi-trucks pulled off on the side of the road. And that is because they are being held at Applegate due to spinouts over the summit. So no semi-trucks currently or tractor trailers are allowed to go past Applegate and go up towards Donner Summit right now. We also just passed through Baxter. That is where Caltrans workers are checking chain controls. So based on the Caltrans website, chains are required on all vehicles except four-wheel drive vehicles with snow tires on all four wheels. So that is the case from Baxter all the way to the Nevada state line. But you can see it looks like we are coming up on a backup here. You can see some orange Caltrans lights flashing. You can also see maybe some highway patrol lights flashing up here near the Nyack road sign. Family also pulled off on the side. So conditions out here not ideal. You can see the snow is still coming down. Snow is caked on the roads. Also off to the side though, you can see just how much has accumulated based on how much snow plows have been plowing that snow off the side, trying to get it off of the road, but currently conditions still not great. It looks like another set of chain controls as we're coming up here at Nyack. This is a similar setup that we passed when we went through Baxter, but of course conditions not ideal, but we'll keep you updated as we get closer up towards Donner Summit. Back to you.
All right, Peyton, thank you so much. Now to Grass Valley. The wind was so strong it caused a tree to fall onto a home.
Here it goes.
Wow, take a look. You can see that tree falling over during gusty wind. And then we have more video showing the aftermath there. We want to thank Keith from Grass Valley for sending us this video. He says this happened at around 9:30 this morning. And again, we appreciate our viewers sending video that helps us cover news like this. You can get us those videos on the KCRA3 app. We also saw some localized flooding out on the roadways. We have a look at one of those cases. This was in Livermore. You can see several cars stranded in that deep water. Police say many undercrossings in the area are closed right now because of substantial flooding, and they warn people don't drive through flooded roads. The water may be deeper and more dangerous than it looks. Crews were also out clearing debris from the storm. You could see more damage there. And officials advise if you come across a downed power line, don't try to touch it or move it. Just call 911 and PG&E right away. The weather also created conditions that have turned deadly. A child was killed after a spin-out crash in Sacramento, and this happened on Interstate 5. This was north of West Camino Avenue just after 10 o'clock this morning, El Camino Avenue. The Highway Patrol says a car spun out and hit a tree. 2 children and 1 adult were taken to the hospital, and that's where one of the children died. We don't know what led up to the crash, but we do know at that time we were seeing strong wind and rain. And in Tracy, the Highway Patrol says the wind was strong enough to blow large trucks over. Take a look at these photos from the CHP. They dealt with several overturned big rigs. This happened on Interstate 580. Those lanes were closed for hours as crews worked to upright the trucks and then clear the accidents. Those lanes are now back open. And a tornado touched down in Scotts Valley this afternoon, and it did cause some damage. This is in Santa Cruz County. The video shows the tornado as it hit Scotts Valley at around 1:30 this afternoon. The National Weather Service confirms this indeed was a tornado. Their survey team will be out investigating and ranking the tornado in the days ahead. But you can see the twister caused several crashes, downed power lines, shattered windows, and even overturned vehicles. In San Francisco, people were under a first ever tornado warning today. That warning was issued as severe storms swept through the city. The San Francisco Department of Emergency Management confirmed that the threat ended at around 6:15 this morning, and there were no tornadoes, but the San Francisco airport reported wind stronger than 80 miles per hour. The National Weather Service says California averages about 9 tornadoes a year, but this is the first time that there's been a tornado warning for downtown San Francisco. The strong wind and heavy rain forced the Imaginarium at Cal Expo to close on what would have been one of the busiest nights of the season for them. KCRA3's Jason Marks went out there to check the damage. And Jason, I know last night they told us they intended to be open tonight, so I imagine they did not take this decision lightly to close.
Very tough decision. Yeah, as you mentioned, second to last Saturday before Christmas, and take a look behind me. The lights are on and it's quiet. There's no one here. It would have been packed with people, but there was just too much damage. Take a look at these towers right in front of me, and you can see some of that silk sort of blown off from overnight storms. I can tell you that that is just a microcosm of what we have out here today.
The strong winds kicked up at Cal Expo last night. Staff at Imaginarium decided to close rides early, but when the sun came up this morning, they got to see the damage that was done. Several vendor pop-up tents were blown over and sent merchandise flying. Metal fencing was knocked to the ground. The biggest issue, though, still remains, and that's flooding. Staff says the ice rink looked more like a lake, and there's puddling all over the park. Staff tells us with this being the second to last Saturday before Christmas, they had to make a hard decision about opening. They pushed that decision as far as they could, but then made the choice not to open due to safety.
It's the worst to have to close. We know this night would be a real busy night, so closing down was a really hard decision. For the most part, we thought we were going to be able to open tonight until we realized with the flooding that kind of was the key that took us over.
And yeah, so no people here, but the crews are here, and you can see one crew member right there starting to put some glue down to tack that silk back on. We are told these crews will be out here throughout the night and back out here tomorrow, because the hope is, Edie, that tomorrow they'll be right back open. That's the latest here at Cal Expo. Jason Marks, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, lots of families hoping that right along with them. Jason, thanks for showing us the damage there. With the wind blowing down a lot of leaves and debris and then the rain making the whole thing a soggy mess, we saw a lot of clogged drains today. Caltrans crews have been busy clearing them out. This was at 6th and W Streets leading up to the freeway on-ramp. It's important work, obviously, preventing flooding on the roadways. We are tracking this system as it moves across Northern California and impacts your neighborhood. You can use our KCRA app or website to check on the latest impacts, the road conditions, and to check those radar images for yourself.